That's going to be Güero Asamilla, who needs no introduction, of
Of
course,
course.
from Team Cinta Negra.
Yep. The
There
bat,
you have it.
yeah, and also as he comes out on stage now, we're seeing him come through. There it is, Güero, rocking the victory stick as well. And the Evo Japan shirt as well, gotta
Right.
say. You know, also one that I traveled over there to
Yeah,
the 3T.
exactly. As a player, you want to gain as much experience as you can,
Right.
traveling not only to national tournaments but abroad.
Of
He's
course.
been in many places. He's the champion of Combo Breaker,
Yep.
CEO. He went to Japan and he's come back to prove that he has what it takes to beat ET. Is it gonna happen? We don't know. It's going
Yeah.
to be a tough match.
Of
And there you
course.
have it. The man with the smile.
Yeah, man, it looks like he looks so happy and he's hiding such a killer gameplay, such a strong ability at KOF 15, at KOF in general, man.
Yes.
Yeah, this was quarters, yes, just as Neguna mentions here on stage. Yep, no stop, yes sir, indeed. We are having the players sit down now. Wero started to pick up, and just as you mentioned, yeah, Wero travels a lot,
Hmm.
and it's paying up. You know, he had what CEO, combo breaker. My man's been active with it, and also his homie Says over as well in Cinta Negra. Yeah,
Yes.
fortunately Says falling a little bit short to make this top Says,
Hmm.
but Wero Zambilla repping the set, repping the team, staying alive here, and trying to see if he can continue on to top four. But just as we've talked about, gonna be definitely not an easy task versus ET, former Evo champion.
They
Boys.
they played before. It
Hmm.
didn't turn out well for Güero,
Yeah,
but this is a tournament,
yeah,
right? If
different
you can
vibes.
start feeling the tournament jitters,
Yep.
they are present there.
Hmm.
We saw it yesterday with the big upset
Yep.
versus Dark Angel,
Yep.
right? He's ready, and ET is not one of those players who just loses a match and goes back home, right?
No.
He analyzes, he studies the matchup, he studies his opponent,
Mhm.
and I'm pretty sure he did his homework studying Güero and the way
Yep.
he plays. Güero has been in the main stage for a while now.
Hmm.
2023 has been a good year for Güero
Yeah,
Samilla,
definitely.
and there's a lot of information out there on the internet about the way he plays.
Yep. For sure, for sure. You guys can check that out if you want. We've got them getting ready to roll. Also, a lot of, as you mentioned, a lot of pressure here for ET as he got upset by Dark Angel yesterday in the winners bracket. I'm sure he's not happy with that, and my man would ready maybe watch the replay, maybe took some time to study, especially in the context of not just this tournament but also the next week. You know, we've got
Mhm.
Evo coming up,
Yes.
maybe looking to try and consider this a Smash Factor X, not as a testing ground because it has a lot of merit on its own, but definitely a way to see, you know, like, all right, I'm starting to play more international players now. You know, I'm out of my local time zone,
Yes.
so like, you know, how I'm stacking up right now to prepare for this big event that's coming next week.
Yes,
And
exactly.
here we have more of that showing here. He has to continue on this bracket. So ET also trying to make his path back to Dark Angel, sitting in grand finals. We've got the teams ready. We're just loading now to get into these other losers quarterfinals. First to two once again.
Yes, first to two ones. Again, we see no changes from either player regarding their teams, the teams they used yesterday. ET is going full Isla on point, while Güero is playing with Yuri this time.
Yep.
Güero definitely knows something. He was saying that he was probably going to send Yuri on point,
Mm.
and well, definitely had time to practice last night. And we're seeing here some pressure,
Oof.
but he manages to do wake up grab to get out of a corner.
Right.
He needs to find the proper spacing there.
Yes.
Lands on the cake.
Okay, rolls behind, rolls below the projectile from Yuri's side, and starts to be in the middle. Pressuring
Oof.
here so far. Ooh, there we go. EX conversion into that throw, and then flipping him with the projectile. But oh, opportunity here for ET. Big damage. I think the interesting, the one thing to note as well. Ooh, wow! My man whiffing gets clapped with the reversal. Great stop there by Guarasamilla, getting first blood here on this first game.
But here comes Janet. She's going to be
Yep.
prepared for Yuri. We don't know. Start seeing some jump ins. Nothing too important just now.
Hmm.
He's keeping the pressure going. 5C to stop the jump in.
Yep.
get the trade and go back to neutral Pablo.
Yeah, first showing of BGen in this bracket as well. We've had 3-4-3 with Isla, especially here ET showing us Isla on point, starting off. So very interesting to see the character selection that we're starting to see the character diversity in general, especially with BGen here from ET side, wrapping up this Yuri to go, even in character so far, full health as well. Kyo Kusanagi, watch out.
Yes, exactly. Here comes Kyo, but ET is prepared with the anti-air. EX dive kicks. What's the mix going to be? Cross-up. We don't have a cross, but that was ambiguous.
Yep.
We're going to have dive kick again. Safe jump setup.
Ooh.
There you have it. Using meter to escape.
Great sequence here. ET starting to wake up definitely with the damage. We're gonna have to be able to play from behind now in this round, because he is now holding this corner and is going all in with the EX follow-ups and wrapping it up. Throw escape, reactions on point, and once again now, Wero Samilla starting to cook once more. Not able to wrap up yet, maybe with the OT, no, not quite. Definitely gonna be able to do it now with the CD.
Mr. I press CD a lot, takes the round. He didn't have the height necessary to do the Orochinagi loop near the end or the last Reka to go for the OTG. Wow, this is going to be really bad for Weddle right now. He's going to spend the meter, and he has to. He needs full health to go against Yuri. This is going to be tough. Yuri only sitting on 1 meter, 1.5 meters. Both players in exactly the same conditions, but we know what Cronin is capable of, Pablo.
Yeah, that's the issue, right? Because they both have huge damage potential, but I think that Yori, you gotta be a little bit more extended with your combo, while Cronin is just, DP super, there you go, almost like 40-30% depending on the scaling, so watch out here. Definitely aware of it. You can see the keep away game. You don't want to get close to this guy, holding on to the cell phone, the wallet, Don't want to get robbed by this Cronin over here. There we go, fireworks.
This is a great opportunity. We have popcorn. We're in the corner now, 2 meters. Be careful with those jump ins. He gets the grab. He needs to do something to keep Cronin out. He doesn't want to spend the meter. There it is. He uses the meter to escape. 31 seconds on the clock. Gets the CD. Goes for the OTG.
One more.
There we have it. EX command grab, and that's going to be it. Guero is taking the first match. This is very important, Pablo.
Yeah.
This is still first to 2 territory, and ET has to do a huge work here trying to get the comeback, or he's going to have to go back to the States because he's getting ready to participate in EVO.
That's right, and the crowd, you can hear that energy over here, even if we're high up. They're hyping up Guero. They're supporting the national talent here, as we have basically Mexico, an international match between regions here. And now once again Isla with the point, getting some damage here to start. ET maybe getting mad, maybe getting angry, need to continue on.
This is going to be very bad for Guero. He needs to do something.
Oh.
Just 15 seconds have passed and Guero is already almost dead. Let's see if that Yuri can do something. There you have it. He needs to optimize this opportunity. Tries to build some meter, but gets clipped with jump in C.
Nice there. We're going on to the second character now. Kyo once more coming through. We saw the damage potential here, but a little bit very healthy Isla so far. Let's see how much ET can get away with extra mileage here versus the rest of Guero's team. Guero still has, one more game if he, needs it, but, if he can be able to wrap it up here, it's hugely necessary. You don't want to give a guy like ET any mileage, Evo champion, getting ready, putting on the super cancel here, big damage, and then trying to find him more after jumping over.
Right. You don't want to go that route. Chip is on the table, but he gets the 5B, and he's going to continue with the pressure with Isla even in the next round. Yori Yagami sitting in 2 meters, almost 2.5 meters. He's going to have to do everything because ET is playing out of his mind. He knows this is his last tournament match, potentially, right? If he doesn't do anything. And there's going to be Yori taking Isla down. using those meters. He's going to conserve one, but things are definitely difficult, Pablo.
Yeah, it's looking rough, looking rough. My man decides to cash in just to get rid of that Isla, but we also saw a lot of damage from B Janet in that first game. Definitely was putting in some work, especially when he was getting Guero in the corner. So it's watch out here for the position, loving that cross up as well, following up. Looking very rough for Guero Samilla here if he's trying to make this dream happen with the 2-0. Not
that's gonna
quite.
be it.
Yes, sir. We're gonna go to the last instance of this losers quarterfinal. It's gonna be a 1-1 scenario for game number 3 and see who advances. ET is staying alive here, not going down without a fight.
Yes, and they go straight to the rematch. I wouldn't have waited
Yeah.
a little bit, but well, that's the reason why they're here.
Yes,
They're there,
yes.
and I'm here,
That's
right?
right, that's right. That's what we're
they're,
commentating.
they're making the big decisions.
Yeah.
And, sir, ladies and gentlemen, we are having the last game of this match. Who is going to win? Let's see it, Pablo.
Yeah. Possible last dance for either of these two gentlemen. We're going once again. There have been no changes to each of the team's lineup. Yuri and Isla points to start us off, and big damage once more from Isla ET. Looking like a repeat of the last game. That's going to be dangerous for Guero Samilla if he doesn't wake up and start putting in some damage himself after this wall splat and trade for full screen, especially with the risk of stun there looming. Not even going to be able to get there because just the damage was there already from ET side. Isla once again staying alive, and Guero very from behind. Careful.
Careful, careful. That was a speed run, an Isla speed run.
Any percent.
Yes, exactly. And Guero needs to do something right now, and he doesn't. He doesn't get the combo. He drops it, but ET is ready to rumble. Does DP into super. He has the Oki position now again.
Okay.
Ooh, the last part of that DP is going to hit. We get the DP, the CD going. Safe jump setup. He's not going to recover. That was smart from DP, from ET. He doesn't want to get DP, leave that corner, Pablo.
That's right, that's right. We see a lot of the jump CD usage as well from Guero Samilla trying to get in there. Being a little bit more patient here, but that opening at the end there, maybe looking like curtains for Kyo shortly. Needs to clean up this Isla now. Lots of damage differential, and not gonna be the case. Guero Samilla gonna have a steep hill to climb here with just the Yori Yagami. Need to take care of all of ET's team if he wants to stay alive here. But yeah, ET woke up, man. ET is ready.
Right, instant jump to C. We have the OTG. He needs to go for that max damage. He needs to take Isla down right now if he wants to recover that life he just lost. And he does it. He's going to recover 30% health. So basically, no damage was done, Pablo.
That's right, that's right. All right, this is starting to look a little bit better for Guero, but still, you know, still being pretty hard, especially with what we mentioned about Gen's damage output here. Finds that super, gets a corner position. Gonna be rough for Guero here to get out. Needs to be ready with those throw tech reactions as well. If not, I like the guard cancel. ET wasn't ready to punish there. Changing the situation here, taking a moment to see if he can make him lock into the corner, but no. Commits to the jump cross up. Once again, putting himself with the
It's gonna be important. There you have it. He's gonna go for the OTG. There you have it. Extra damage. Goes for the plus frames, and ET is going to advance to the next round, while Guero is going to go home. Well, he's home here in Mexico City, but he's out of the tournament, Pablo.
Gonna have to maybe Uber home back there to the north of the city after this tournament, or maybe wants to stay around and watch some of the watches, maybe see what happens with ET after this as he is smiling. We talked about that smile that hides some killer gameplay behind it. Huge props to Guero Samilla going home in 6th place, but man, representing here and taking a game off of ET, even if